Vamos lá. Welcome back to our second class. We were talking about the cave, and now we're going to listen to someone who got trapped in a cave too, and she describes what happened. Okay, so please pay attention.
Amy Ito was
Peraí. I forgot to share the sound. Okay.
Amy Ito was exploring a cave in California when the cave roof collapsed. Amy was trapped underground for 5 days. Amy, how did you manage to survive?
Well, fortunately, I'm pretty strong, and I was able to move some rocks that had fallen on me.
But you couldn't get out.
No, I could see a little light from the mouth of the cave, but I was unable to move much.
And you had no water or food. How did you manage to stay calm?
I meditate, so I'm good at controlling my body functions. If you can succeed in slowing your heart rate, you're capable of going for a longer period without food or water, and you don't feel panicked.
Truly amazing. I think I would be incapable of coping with a situation like that.
Okay, do you understand? Okay. Thank you, Michelle. So can you explain this story? What do you understand about it? Let me help you. What happened to Amy? How long she has been trapped there? How did she manage to survive? Could she get out of the cave? Was she able to see any light? Did she have any food or water? How was she able to survive? And what's the interviewer point of view? Tell me, what do you understand about? Would you like to listen it again?
Yes.
Okay. So please pay attention.
Amy Ito was exploring a cave in California when the cave roof collapsed. Amy was trapped underground for 5 days. Amy, how did you manage to survive?
Well, fortunately, I'm pretty strong, and I was able to move some rocks that had fallen on me.
But you couldn't get out.
No, I could see a little light from the mouth of the cave, but I was unable to move much.
And you had no water or food. How did you manage to stay calm?
I meditate, so I'm good at controlling my body functions. If you can succeed in slowing your heart rate, you're capable of going for a longer period without food or water, and you don't feel panicked.
Truly amazing. I think I would be incapable of coping with a situation like that.
Okay, do you understand now? Okay, can you tell me something, Michelle? What do you understand?
I understand she is a superwoman.
Why?
Joke, joke. Because she can control very well your body.
She could control her body. Very good. What about you, Maria? What did you understand?
I understand that she gets stuck on the cave for 5 days, and she is strong, so she could move some rocks and see a light in the hole of the cave. And she meditates and control her body to not need water and food to get panic.
Okay, very good. And what about you, Mateus? Matheus, acho que seu microfone está com problema. Eita! If you can write on the chat if you want. Okay. And what do you think? What do you think was the main factor in Amy's survival? What do you think it was important for her to survive that problem?
Control her body to not need the water, food, and not get panic.
Okay, she didn't panic. So I'll play again, and now you have here the script, okay? So please listen and read. I will play again.
Amy Ito was exploring a cave in California when the cave roof collapsed. Amy was trapped underground for 5 days. Amy, how did you manage to survive?
Well, fortunately, I'm pretty strong, and I was able to move some rocks that had fallen on me.
But you couldn't get out.
No, I could see a little light from the mouth of the cave, but I was unable to move much.
And you had no water or food. How did you manage to stay calm?
I meditate, so I'm good at controlling my body functions. If you can succeed in slowing your heart rate, you're capable of going for a longer period without food or water, and you don't feel panicked.
Truly amazing. I think I would be incapable of coping with a situation like that.
Okay. I want you to pay attention to these highlighted words, okay? Managed to survive, was able to move, couldn't get out, could see, unable to move, managed to stay calm. She's good at controlling her body. She succeeded in slowing her heart rate, capable of going, being incapable of coping. Okay. Uh, any words that you don't know the meaning here?
Coping, I forgot this word.
Is when you have a bad situation and you deal with that successfully. Okay.
Thanks.
What else? Just this? Okay. These are verbs that we use to talk about abilities, things we can or can't do. Okay. We use can and can't when we are learning. When we are starting learning the English process. But now we are going to improve this vocabulary, okay, for other verbs that means ability. Okay. So we have these verbs of ability: be good at, be able, be unable, succeed in, be capable of, being capable of, can, you can't, you couldn't, and you couldn't. This is present, this is past, and manage, okay? They are all verbs that, verbs of ability. So there's a way to use these verbs. Some of them we use, we combine verbs, we use them with other verbs. And there's a right way to do this. I will back in the script. So here we can see, for example, manage we use with infinitive here. We couldn't use the other verb in the base form. Okay, so we are going to see better how to use these verbs. Okay. These are the verbs, and we're going to see how to use them. Verb plus infinitive. We're going to use these verbs that we show you in the previous slide. Be able, be unable, succeed. Not all of them. Some of them we use just with infinitive, okay? And these verbs are manage, be able, and of course be unable, because be able and be unable are the same verbs, but the meaning are the opposite, okay? So what it means that we use the infinitive after these verbs. For example, manage, I have to use to and verb, the base form of verb, okay? For example, oh my God. I was able to move some rock. I was able, here was, it's in the past, the be in the past. I was able to move some rocks. So you must have to use to. I could manage to solve the problem. I managed to help my sister, for example. Okay, after these verbs, manage, be able, and be unable, I will use the verb with to. Okay, do you understand? Okay, thank you, Michelle. The next are we use the verb plus the base form. We don't need to use to here, and these are with the verbs. You could, you couldn't, you of course can, you can't. Okay. After that, we just use the base form of verb. For example, I could see a little light. I could see a little light. Okay. I can deal with an annoying person. I can, when you're talking this kind of ability, something you can and you can't do, you just use the base form of verb, okay? But pay attention, highlight this. We use could with sense verbs. What are the sense verbs? The verbs that describe something of the five senses: see, smell, eat, taste, hear, touch. Do you understand? We use could with sense verbs. And for general past abilities, things that in the past we were able to do. Okay, so we use could. Example, she could see a little light. Okay, see is a sense verb. Or the other situation here, when I was younger, I could run 10 kilometers. It was, nowadays, I don't run anymore, but in the past, I could run 10 kilometers, okay, in the past. But we don't use could for one-time finished action. For example, Amy was able to move the rocks. It happens just once, one time. So we don't use could. We use was able, succeed, instead could, okay? For example, Amy was able to move. Remember, able to, when we use to be able, we use to, she was able to move. Or I can say also, Amy succeeded moving the rocks. Succeed, after succeed, we are going to see this, we use ing, the verb with ing, okay? So in this case, it's wrong to say M could move the rocks because she has done this just one time in life. Okay, do you understand? Doubts here? Okay, so let's go to the next. And as we saw in the previous slide, there are some verbs that we are going to use the in form of verb. They are be good at, succeed in, be capable, and be incapable of. Okay? Example, I'm good at controlling my body. Okay? Mateus, what are you good in? For example, I'm good at dancing. Okay? I think. And what about you, Mateus? What are you good in? What are you good at? Sorry. Okay, Mateus, just use the ing. I'm good at playing games, okay? You can say I'm good at playing games. Okay? Maria Clara, what are you good in? At.
I don't know. I'm thinking.
Okay, Michelle, what are you good at?
I am good at running.
Running.
Yes.
Okay, how long can you run?
Oh, I never record the time.
Okay, Maria, have you thought?
Mm, I'm good at swim, but I'm not sure.
Okay,
I don't think that I'm too good at this.
so you think you are good at singing,
Swimming.
swimming? You're good at swimming. Okay, and you can all say, you three, you can always say, you are good at speaking English. It's an ability you have, okay? You are capable to speak English. You are capable speaking English. Okay, do you understand this? So let's talk. Think a time when you felt you were in a difficult or dangerous situation. How was it? Try to tell us, what did you do? Who wants to start? Maria?
I'm thinking, but I can't remember when I were in a difficult or dangerous situation.
Okay, we are going to finish the class because we talk a lot. It was a lot of things to study. So take a, oh my God, I forgot. Take a picture, write down this, and try to answer me, to send the answer to me through the WhatsApp. You can send me on, you can send it on my WhatsApp. And you, instead, I prefer that you, instead of typing it, you send me a voice message, please, talking about this. May I count with you? Guys?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, if you don't remember, you can also create a situation, okay? Then it's important here you try to speak. You try to talk about abilities, okay? So guys, I will finish our class.